this episode of Just Lovely Living, where we create the atmosphere for you to celebrate your grace, beauty, and style. I'm your host, Tanya D. Bryant, and we are on location in Douglasville, Georgia. And I'm so excited to bring you this business as we start Women's History Month. I'm ready to dive in, so let's get started. I'm so excited to bring you Salimah Abdullah-King, and she is the owner of
DynamicMOM Enterprises.
Yes. This month we are celebrating Women's History Month, and I wanted to bring you a business that represented women. Salimah talks about being a mom and running your business and being organized. So that is what we're going to talk about and share with you on today. Now, Salimah.
Yes,
I think we've known each other for almost 5 years now.
Oh my goodness.
I think it's been a little
I think you're
over
right.
5
I think it's a little
years.
over. Yeah.
And let me tell you how I met Salimah. So I was being creative with my exercise routine, and I wanted to take a belly dancing class. So as you see, all of her nice little jewels for belly dancing, I just love it. So that is how I first met Salimah, was at a belly dancing class. And I just loved your spirit.
You brought up the belly dance class, how we met, and I have to say, your energy, you definitely added to that class, you know, and I call it shimmy yoga because I did have yoga, and we did ballet, we did African, we did all kinds of things in that class, and it was really powerful. But it was your energy. I could always feel when you were there. Oh my God. And I was loving it. I was like, okay, good, she's here, because you were like feeding me and helping me to give back to you.
Yes,
so thank you so much.
So that's just a little history of how we met. And we're going to go in her space and find out what she does and how she does it. So stay tuned.
Peace and blessings, love and light, beautiful sister queens.
Before you even put on that entrepreneurship hat,
Wow.
who is Salimah?
Wow. Well, my name is Salimah Abdullah-King. And Salimah Abdullah means peaceful servant of the Most High. So, yeah, I think what I've found myself to be over the course of my 5 decades. But Salimah is really, I'm a daughter, I'm a sister, I'm a niece, I'm a cousin, I'm an auntie, but I'm a wife and I'm a mother, and I just feel like being like that circle, of feminine energy and feminine power, and empowerment is just so, it's important, and it's crucial, and it's me, it's you. This is who we are, as Black women in particular, and we exude, our feminine energy. And so every day, when I come here to this space, I give thanks. I do a stretch, and get the blood flowing in my body, and and I come here, to this place right here, and I just get in my quiet space, and sometimes I'll write, I'll journal, but I really give thanks here because I am so grateful. I am so grateful.
And it's so important to do that first thing in the morning.
Yeah, and make the bed. Everything else falls into place after that.
Because we are actually in the bedroom here.
We're in the bedroom, yes.
And this is a beautiful area that she has made that she can come and meditate on a daily basis.
Yes.
So as soon as she gets out of the bed.
Right here.
It's right here.
It's right here.
And I love it.
It's right here. Thank you.
I love it.
I wanted it to be like in close proximity. I can almost just roll right over here. And during the day I visit this space too. Sometimes because I work from home. So sometimes I just have to breathe.
Right.
This is like my
Right.
breathing space, and I have my incense and my sage and my candles and my beautiful mama plants. It's just beautiful. And then I have my aromatherapy sprays here,
yes.
my clarity mist and my relaxation mist from Nature's Sense of Harmony, another fabulous entrepreneur, Sister Demetra. Yes. So I come here, I have my meditation beads and my journals, and I just feel like in this space I can just be me.
Yeah.
And I can
Now, I
get in
noticed you
touch.
mentioned your meditation beads. How do
Mhm.
you use those?
These are prayer beads.
Okay.
And they're really to help you make salat, which is Islamic. But I use them, I just put them because I feel like, I don't know, I just feel soft. I feel beautiful. I feel just quiet and meditative, and I just wrap them around, or I just open my arms and I just close my eyes. And sometimes because we use them to count,
Right.
and say
Right.
thank you. And sometimes I'll just say thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you to every bead.
Right.
Thank you,
right.
thank you. I'm grateful.
I thank you for bringing us into this sacred place that
Oh,
you have here.
thank you for being here with me. Your
Yes.
energy is perfect here. Your energy is a compliment in this space.
I'm definitely, when I go home,
Honey, make this space
I'm
for
gonna
you,
create
darling.
the
Yes,
space.
Sister Queens.
and we want you to do the same thing,
Yes,
to have that
yes.
space where you're gonna breathe
Breathe.
and relax
Yes.
and meditate. It is
Mm.
so important to
Mm.
reconnect.
Reconnect, recenter,
Yes.
realign,
Yes.
just get in tune and just block out everything.
Yes.
Block out
Amen.
everything and turn off out there and turn on in here.
Right.
Yeah.
Awesome. Thank you, sister.
Oh, thank you.
We are now in the home office of, and Salimah is going to tell us about her business and the concept of the business.
Okay. So, DynamicMOM Enterprises is the name of my business, and it's really a lifestyle empowerment resource for Black women who are ready to empower their dynamic mom, wife, homemaker life.
Okay.
So, really, I started the business, the concept of DynamicMOM Enterprises started back in the 90s, the 1990s, when I actually had completed my BA degree, my undergrad, and I had just started homeschooling.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So in New York, and so I always said my husband paid the bills and I served up the skills. So we ran a homeschool program for 11 years, and our son Hasaan and our daughter Nakia both graduated from that. But DynamicMOM Enterprises started as Dynamic Mothers Network because as I was homeschooling, I had them enrolled in different programs and things. We were living in New York City, in Harlem. Yay! And I had them enrolled, and I was seeing the mothers, and they were looking so tired, and they were looking just like, oh. My son, Hasaan was in karate, and Nakia was doing modeling, and they were writing, and they were in theater, and the mothers, we always had to bring the kids, and so I would be talking with them, and everybody was like, life, and it's hard, and I said, you know what, I need to do something to inspire us while we're sitting waiting for the kids.
Right.
And so I started actually selling Avon back at that time, and so I was bringing my stuff. This was in early 2000s, and we were talking and stuff, and then I started writing an email newsletter because we didn't have social media back then. It's called Dynamic Mothers Network.
Wow.
And I had a feature in there called Momspirations by Salimah, and that was the inspirational part, and they were loving it.
Wow.
Loving it. And so I realized that I was homeschooling. I became a homemaker because I was working outside of the home prior to that. But by choice, decided, my husband and I, for me to come in and raise the children and take care of the home and homeschool them. So I was homeschooling, homemaking, had my home business. I was like, this, I'm taking care of my husband. I said, it takes a dynamic mom to do this stuff.
Right?
Ding.
Yes.
I said, this is a real enterprise here that I'm engrossed in. And so Dynamic Mom Enterprises, that's really where the name came from.
Awesome.
And so I ended up like taking my life over the course of, when we moved down to Atlanta, I licensed my business in 2007 as Dynamic Mom Enterprises. So I really took my life and created a business from my life to help to empower, Black women who are mothers and homemakers and working outside the home and their wives, and it's just so much to do,
Right.
And I believe that we are what the world is waiting for. We have to raise our feminine energy and spirit, and we're the first teachers.
Right.
So we are, that education has to come from us, and that energy has to come from us. And so our energy is always going out, out, out. But how does it get replenished? How does it get renewed? Where is that? How do we find our center?
Right.
And so that's what Dynamic Mom Enterprises does. And to be able to do that on multiple levels, but I have lots of wonderful offerings. But the latest one that I'm really happy about is Dynamic Mom Enterprises Academy.com.
Okay,
Yes,
okay.
so that's where I can like take all the concepts and the systems and the skill sets that I've learned over my 20 plus years being home based, and I put it all there. Everything I know, I'm sharing with you, to empower you, because we need you to do what you do, Tanya.
Right.
We need you to do it, right?
Yes.
But you need to be empowered, to give you the energy, the inspiration, to know that you are just fire. You are dynamic, feminine energy, love, and light, Sister Queen.
What I love about your business is how you can balance the two.
Yes.
Your business is your life.
Yes.
Your life is your business.
Yes.
You
It's
didn't
not
try
separate.
to create something that was not you. This is authentic business of hers, and I just love that about your company.
Thank you.
And everything that you are. It is who you are.
It really is.
Yes.
It really, and the home organization and the we need to. That's a big part of what I teach.
Right.
And so because we have to have that space where everybody feels comfortable, everybody knows where everything is, the stress level is diminished. This place of, I believe that we're really charged as Black women to create this environment in our home that's centered in love and healing, education, enterprise, and empowerment.
Yeah.
And so that's the basis of Dynamic Mom Enterprises. Yeah.
Thank you, Salimah. That is so awesome.
Yeah,
I
thank
love
you.
it.
I'm visual. I'm a visual learner, and I need to. I'm kind of visual, audio, all kinds of stuff. But
Right.
I need to see stuff in my face so that I know where I'm at, what I'm doing. Vision boards are a big part of me and helping me to keep my focus on what I'm working on at any time. They help to empower me. I teach vision boards. You came
I
to,
came
you
to
did.
your classes. I remember
You
that.
did.
That was
3 years ago. That
You
was
did a
hot.
vision-
Your
yes.
board was so beautiful
And I still
too.
have it in
Oh,
my office
good.
just as
I
well.
love it. I love
Yes.
it. Because I mean, with the boards, we can really just, when I'm working here, sometimes I just look up at the board and go, okay. And I'll even get an inspiration from a word on there,
Okay.
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 But here, my housekeeping schedule, my meal plan, and I have a love affair with sticky notes, as you can probably tell. This board back here, I don't know if we can see it, but I have a sales board to keep me in alignment for each quarter.
Okay.
So that I
awesome.
can see the sales. This right here is my content for my Academy website. I come up with a theme, and then I reproduce that theme in 5 parts. So I do a blog, I have images, I do a worksheet, download, a video, and an audio.
Wow.
So that every sister queen that comes there, she can have this lesson in a multiple, stream, of understanding, whichever way is good for her. So these let me know what I finished. I just put a sticky note on there.
Awesome. So as you can see, she has her sales plan on the board,
Yes.
her marketing plan,
Yes.
her schedule for the week.
My meal plan, my housekeeping schedule.
It's all up
it's
there
all
on the
right.
board and in the plan.
I need
Master organizer here.
I need
tell
it
you.
big in my face.
This is the office that she works out of,
Every
and
day.
we're going to take you throughout her home to show you some other lovely spaces as well. Okay, we are headed into the dressing room, and we're going to show you this beautiful space here. And Salimah's going to walk us through.
Welcome, welcome.
Yes.
So,
Okay.
this space is actually what would be the sitting room, you know, to the main bedroom. But we don't need a sitting room. We're not going to sit there. I don't know what a sitting room is. I think it would be a waste of space for us. So actually, when we were looking at the model home, I saw this space. They had it set up as a TV and stuff and whatever. And I was like, this is going to be my dressing room. I'm going to work this out.
Right.
So come on in. I guess we can come start here.
I want you to notice how well Salimah is organized in her
Okay.
space here.
Organization is crucial to our feminine mind, body, spirit, sister queens. And I really wanted to show this space because it's important for us to feel pretty, number one. It's also important for us to see our stuff. If we see it, we're going to wear it. If we see it, we're going to use it. So I said, when we get a space, because we've been at this, my husband and I, we've been married. This year makes 34 years. And we've lived in quite a few spaces. And so now I'm, you know, really blessed to be able to have spaces where I can display my things and find organizational units and things that I can store, you know, my jewelry in. Here, I love this. This is like,
That is awesome.
yeah, and my beauty stuff in here, and I can do my makeup, you know, and so and just to kind of decorate it and have my shoes here.
Yes,
you know,
a woman must have her shoes.
we have to have shoes. I've let shoes go too, but my rule is if I want a new pair, then I have to give a pair. I have to share. Okay. If I want 2 new pairs, then I got to share 2.
I like that.
That's how it goes.
So here is another space that Salimah is going to show us her craft room. And all of the different crafts that she has created, she's going to walk us through this room and tell us a little bit about.
Okay, so my mother gave me my first crochet hook when I was 9 and taught me how to use it, and so I've been crocheting ever since. And so one of the favorite things that I like to make now are ponchos. So all of these, and also I made some belly dance outfits too.
Wow.
That I wore in different shows and things. But I just like to just start going. And my aunt taught me how to knit, so I also knit as well. These are some of my newer ponchos around here. And you know, I just I wanted them to just hang and be pretty. I actually sewed this. This was my sister's graduation from City College in New York. It was a beautiful top and skirt.
Wow.
She gave it to me to wear when I graduated from the College of New Rochelle, and then I deconstructed it, added some more fabric, and made this coat. So this was a top and a skirt.
And let me show you the details in this here.
Yeah, I put a lining here. I mean, the pockets, deep pockets. So it's just engaging our creativity, you know, and just making a little space. This serves as the guest room.
Everything is multi-purpose.
Yes.
You don't have to use it just for one thing. It's your guest room.
Yes.
And also your craft room.
And you
as
don't have
well.
to use it in the traditional sense, you know,
Yes.
so the spaces in our home, make them multi-purpose.
Right.
You know, make them work for your family, how you live. Because I work from home, I need a getaway space. This is my getaway space. Okay, so one of the big things that I talk about is organization in the home. it is such a stress reliever. Okay, so labels. Labels, okay, and little boxes and baskets can hold things for you. Labels, and when we label things like this, then everybody knows where everything goes, right? So the kids, the hubby, everybody knows because everything is labeled. I have a picture of the fridge up on my website, so people want to know, is it really labeled? And it is.
We are now in the library, and Salimah is going to tell us about her library here.
Okay, so I think it's really important for families to have a space where the books are, at least.
Yes.
We need to have books. We need to have study materials. In this technological age, we can really have like this multimedia space. Whatever size space you have, it doesn't matter. It could just be a bookshelf.
Right.
One, put the books, the DVDs, the CDs, put them in there so then the family can come, and this is like your classroom, right? Because the house really is, the home is our learning center.
Yes.
Because we are the first teachers.
Right.
So we need a space, I believe, and at Dynamic Mom Enterprises, that's what we do and that's what I teach. To be able to have, and let it be beautiful, have images, beautiful images of our people up, and showcase some books, and let our children see reflections of themselves inside our home. It's so uplifting.
We are back in Salimah's office. She has taken us around her home.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for having us here.
Oh,
thank you so much.
Thank you for coming.
Yes.
I love you. I love you.
Now, tell the audience how they can get in touch with you and how they can find your business.
Okay, really, really simple. DynamicMomEnterprises.com. You can connect to everything, my blogs, my social media, my email, my contact information. You can connect to DynamicMomEnterprisesAcademy.com there as well.
And share with us one more time about the Academy, what that's all about.
So Dynamic Mom Enterprises Academy is my online platform, my online teaching platform, where I have kind of put all of the systems and the concepts and the skills that I've learned in my 20 plus years being home based as the dynamic mom, just teaching you, giving you the tools that you need to be able to elevate and be inspired, and really specific things too, because I give them to you in video, audio. There are downloadable worksheets, that you can use. Lots of the forms and things that I use over the years to be able to keep in contact when I had to talk to people for bills, or I created different sheets for the children when we were homeschooling, those kind of things. And then we have our Momspirations live call every month.
Wow.
Yes, where the sisters can come on and I do a little sharing and teaching there, but we can talk to each other live as well. So it's awesome. It's a membership website. There's a free membership, and then you can be a subscriber as well. So I'm really proud of it. I work really hard on it, and it's all done in love for you.
Awesome.
All done in love for you.
So I hope you enjoyed this episode, and please leave some comments down below and tell us what you've learned, and let us know if you incorporated some of these ideas into your own home. So I thank you all for joining, and have a lovely day. This episode is sponsored by Just Lovely Lipstick, a handcrafted, moisturizing, multi-use lipstick line made with natural oils, providing you with smooth, soft, silky lips with colors for your everyday casual wear. If you would like to sponsor or be featured on one of our episodes, please contact us at info@justlovelylipstick.com. That's info@justlovelylipstick.com. We are also going to show you how she has created entrepreneurs in her own family.
We have our son, Hasaan Ajaye, and he has actually started his own business, yeah, with what he loves, which is martial arts, and his company is Wise Warrior. And he runs it here. We share the office together, so the space is fire. So I just want to bring Hasaan in for a minute. Here he is. Yes, this is my young one, who is not so young anymore. But Hasaan, just say peace and blessings to everyone.
Absolutely. Peace and blessings, everyone. My name is Hasaan Ajaye. I'm the founder, the owner, and the elder of the Wise Warrior System, which places its focus and emphasis on the edification of the original individual, the black man, woman, and child, by way of the martial arts teachings and philosophies, coupled with metaphysics, exercise, science, and culture, which create a complete experience to raise your warriorship and to aid you in your journey in life. I work with all ages. I currently, yes, my mother is one of my students. She's an amazing student, by the way. And all of the information on the programs, products, and services that we offer can be found at wisewarriornation.com. And when you are ready for yourself, I welcome you with open arms into the nation. It's constantly growing. Ran locally here in Douglasville, but I'm all throughout West Atlanta, Lithonia,